Right, here I am at the park, Covie Park. I've just had a bit of time at the gym, that was good, actually. Hard work, but I tell you, harder work than what I thought it would be. But then again, when was the last time I tried to do 300 reps on chest? A very long time ago. So I did me 100 indoors on lower chest. I did 100, just over 100. About 150 actually. No. Yeah, just over 150 of flat chest with the cable crossover. And with that I did wide and inner. So mixture of both, 75 of each, say. But I only did 60 of upper chest. A bit disappointed with that. Yeah, well, it's the right shoulder. The right shoulder was basically saying ouch, 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 ouch all the time. Sod. How dare you betray me in such a manner? Yeah. Now, for tonight, there's something that I didn't add to a video earlier, which I really should have done. But then again, it wasn't wrong not to add it earlier, I just didn't think about it. But I'm going to add it now. I talked earlier about, well, I think this is one in the car this morning, wasn't it? When I talked about Christian marriage, worldly marriage, where I said, yeah, once God has actually decided that you two are supposed to be together, you are pretty much joined spiritually. And most of the other stuff you do in a marriage is just worldly crap. It's got nothing to do with Christian marriage in any way, shape or form. It's just worldly stuff. Signing pieces of paper, making it legal, so that if one of you dies, the other one inherits the stuff. You know, or if you separate, then the other person gets half or whatever. But that's pretty much covered nowadays anyway with people that live together. You pretty much get most of those rights anyway, so yeah. However, saying that would suggest, I'm not going to comment on other people's relationships, I'm only going to comment on what I know is right for this situation that I'm in, not anyone else. So I'm not going to comment on anyone else's situation at all. I just know in this situation, look, she's absolutely bloody gorgeous. She really is. So physically, would I find her to be attractive? Oh my God. Stupid bloody question, really. But it is a case that right now I have no interest in that whatsoever. Not at all. No interest in her in that way at all. It's not because I won't have, it's because the foundation has to be laid. We could have the best sex that the world has ever bloody well seen, but if the foundation isn't there, our relationship is completely effed up. Am I going to risk that? No. I can wait for the physical side. The foundation has to be there. It does. Gotta do that because I've said before in other videos, if I love her, I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to do anything that could hurt her. Now, if God has pretty much decided that we are joined, then there's no reason whatsoever why we can't be physical and join in that way. No reason whatsoever, apart from the fact that the priority, certainly early doors, has got to be get God at the centre. Get that foundation laid before we do. Pardon the pun. Oh, I know that. Yeah, you know, when the mind is something which is a pain in the bloody ass. I'm not talking about thinking about her in that way. No, that just isn't the case. Thankfully to God, I'm incredibly thankful to God that there's no thoughts towards her in that way at all. No lust. I mean, I've struggled from lust since I was 7 years old. I was first introduced to sex at the age of 7, and I've struggled massively with lust since then. Now, none at all. No issues at all. It's the first time in my life when there really hasn't been any issues, any desire. I keep on talking about the fact that I'm tested this. Isn't this another example of how it looks like it's God doing it? I say God is not a tormentor. He's not going to be doing this just to say, haha, gotcha. But the mind, oh. In the gym, mind says she's already said no to God. Yeah, basically saying that, yeah, well, God's spoken to her about this and she said no. I'm like, well, okay, if that's the case, then she's going to have to change her mind at some point. You know, it just means I'm going to have to wait longer, doesn't it? Yeah. But then I realised she wouldn't do that. She might say to God, Lord, I need some time, consider this, but she's not going to say no to God. If she knows it's God, she's not going to say no to God. There's no way, shape or form she would do that. Next to mine said, oh, she said yes to God. Excuse me, I've got some schizophrenic mind here, haven't I, really? Where it says one thing and it says another. Yeah. Then it says she's got a boyfriend. Okay. But then when it said that, God reminded me, yeah, I'm not a tormentor. I'm not going to put this on you if she's already with someone else. I mean, she might be with someone else. Yeah. But that's then up to God to deal with. Yeah, I mean, look, is there still a tiny possibility that this is me and not God? Yeah. I mean, look, is this similar to the situation that happened at the beginning of COVID with the other woman? No. Oh, no. Not in any way, shape or form. No. No. No, was I testing it? No. Was I getting the sort of confirmations not earlier today, that video today? Wow. No. None of it. I wasn't getting anything from God at all about that situation. No, it's a completely different thing. Completely different thing. I think to a certain degree, I think God allowed me to have some sort of feelings towards this other woman as a practice run. Or maybe having it where, yeah, because it wasn't supposed to be, that I'd be testing it more this time rather than just going straight ahead with it. And yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, you know, if things aren't confirmed soon, obviously it's going to get harder for me, you know, because the mind is going to be the tormentor for a while. And that's going to be tougher and tougher and tougher to shut them up, really, isn't it? Put it this way, the last couple of days, look at how God has, you know, stepped in and, you know, given me reassurances, telling me why things are tough. You know, telling me other things, but basically confirming this. So when I stop, that's because it's getting tough. I need to stop, I need to try and compose before I continue. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, to a certain degree, I'm feeling sorry for God because I'm saying, Lord, help this to happen soon, because you keep on having to come down and sort of give me little tidbits of information to try and keep me positive. Keep me from despairing a tiny bit. So it's like, come on, if we can just get some sort of conclusion here. Just at the start, just a little bit of start conclusion, Yeah. But as I say, this could be weeks in the waiting for it to be confirmed. Oh, yeah. And at some point, if that's the case, over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start reminding God of all the times I've been tortured by life previously, and should I be tortured again now? And that's just BS, of course it is. That's just, again, soul. That's a soul coming in saying, come on, God, you're being unfair here. Getting out the list of the things that God didn't help me with years ago. Come on, Lord, you didn't do that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't do this. Now you're saying you're doing this, but you're doing it incredibly slowly. It's like, come on. Soul, get back in your place. Get back in your place, and mind, come on. Spirit first. Spirit comes first, because that's what communicating with God. I'm a Christian. I'm not part of this world anymore. At least I'm going to be less and less and less. So soul and mind, shut up. Know your place. Your place isn't to come to the forefront and start bitching. So pack it up. Yeah. Put it this way, folks, you're going to get that. You're going to get that at times, because that's how the mind and the soul work. Yeah. Because doesn't the world tell us how we deserve better? Certainly how we deserve a better God than the one we got. Yeah. I mean, in the end, actually, that's a good point. I can't answer that. Not yet. I can't answer it yet. I was going to start talking about whether it's God or whether it's us that's to blame for the lack. And I think a lot of it is timing. There needs to be, I think to a certain degree, there needs to be an aching within society. For the harvest. There needs to be an aching within society for that. I think for so long, society was just partying and having a good time. It didn't realise that it was lost. It didn't realise that it was in need, that there was a massive hole that was missing. Some people tried to fill it up with cocaine, others tried to fill it up with sex, others tried to fill it up with alcohol, others with, whatever they could, basically. But it's a God-shaped hole. You can't fill it up with anything other than God. And although people aren't necessarily realising you can't fill it up with anything other than God, they're starting to realise they can't fill it up with the things they've been trying to fill it up with. And there's going to be a groaning from society about that. It's a clear sky again. Doesn't feel that cold though. It doesn't feel too bad at all. Cold on the hands if the hands are out, but I'm used to that. Been doing these videos for a long time, so I'm used to having a hand out doing the videos. Aye. Yeah. Well, and isn't that something though? Look at the videos. Haven't they got better? They have. They've got so much better over the past 2 weeks. about the past 2 weeks, things started clicking. Love started falling into place and things started clicking. I'm not talking about love for her. Love for God. And I say with this whole situation with her is about trusting in God. My trust is not in her, it's in God. Although, to a certain degree, my trust is in her as well. Well, basically, look, we've had a brief conversation, and I noticed a bit about her personality then, about her character. Seeing her worship is, wow, beautiful. Just, she's so cute. She's so cute when she worships. So that is a very, very sweet thing, you know. But yeah, we don't know each other very well at all. So, as I say, my trust really is in God, not in her. What I saw in her character it makes me know that she loves God, definitely. She has a desire to serve, definitely. She has a desire for her faith to grow. Yeah, she wants to step out in faith. She's not concerned about that. She's not concerned about looking stupid. I say worship. She raises her hands. It's quite sweet, actually. She said to me the other week, I think it was after worship, I'm sorry if I hit you while I was worshipping. Because obviously hands up, moving around a bit. It didn't hit me, no. I wouldn't have minded. As long as it wasn't a right hook, that would have been fine, you know. Things happen when you worship, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Now, as I say, as I said when I was walking up that bit there, it is incredible that for, you know, one second, I've got a person with doggy there. Yeah, for so much of my life, lust has been a major issue. And yet now, no interest at all. Just no interest in it at all. It seems to be gone. It just seems to be gone. You know, depression just seems to be gone. Is it gone? I don't know. But it just seems to be gone right now. It just seems to have lifted. You know, just sort of, how did I say the other day? Like vapour drifting away. It's just gone. Like a wind blew and just blew it away. Not even noticeable, just gone. Just no interest in that at all now. And the reason is quite simple. I've said before in a previous video. You know, start to love her as if I'm with her. And yeah, any lust means adultery, doesn't it, really? Or desire for adultery. I don't want to do that. Why would I? No, I mean, in a way, I'm living as if I'm a married man now. Yeah. I would consult with her about stuff if I could, but at the moment I can't. Bit crunchy there, isn't it? Yeah. There's obviously a hole there, but they've just put stuff there rather than actually fixing it properly. Right, okay. Basically, yeah. I'll be speaking to her about what she likes food-wise. If it's something I don't eat, I'll have to try it. At least. To see if I can stomach that, at least. You know. Well, at least give it a go. See if it's something I can eat. Whether it is or not, I don't know. I've got no idea what she likes. I've got no idea whether I like it. But that's something we're going to find out. Music, what's her favourite artist? What's her favourite song? What's her favourite movie? You know, all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. Find the song, find the movie, see it and say, okay, what does she like about this? Is this something I can like? Yeah? Yeah. Possibly. Yeah. Well, for me, do I have a favourite movie? Good question. Favourite movie? No, I don't think I do. One of my favourite movies, I think it probably would have to be The Avengers, and that's because Hulk. I like Hulk. I like the bit where Hulk goes in and has that conversation with Loki. Loki says, I'm a god. Hulk smashes him about and then says, puny god. It's fantastic. I loved it. I loved that bit. That bit was just brilliant. So for that reason, Avengers would have to be my favourite film. Just for that reason, for that one part in that one film. That is just fantastic. I love it to bits. Yeah. Favourite song? Oof. I still have to say, but at the moment, I suppose God is with us. No, For God is with us is the song. But if you're talking about all time, I still think Bohemian Rhapsody. I think it's such a phenomenal song. Yeah, I was way too young when it first came out. But it's such a powerful song. Bit of opera, bit of rock, bit of, you know, ballad. It's just fantastic. Amazing song. What else? Depends on what sort of thing you're looking for. I certainly think one of the best love songs was that. What's it called? Phil Collins song. I can't think of what it's called. Oh God, I was struggling to get that one. I can't recall. No, it wasn't. Do you remember? That's a different one. I'll find it. I'll stick it on the description. But as I say, as a song of like a breakup song, love song, it is incredible. Very, very, very emotive. So that one is brilliant for that. There's some good dancey songs. There are some good dancey songs. I'm not sure what is a better one now. I think Jess Glynn is very good as an artist. I think her voice is phenomenal. Oh yeah. It's always right to try and sell it to people, isn't it? Yeah. Especially when people are riding past or walking past. Always nice to sell her. Always the right thing to do. Other artist. What's his name? The one who did Bad Habits. I'm sure in that one, judging by his voice, I'm sure, because in the video he plays a vampire. And I'm sure in that one, while singing it, he was wearing vampire teeth. Yeah, that just makes sense. He would have done that. Because if you listen to his voice sounded incredibly different. It sounded quite lispy. So I think in that one he was actually wearing vampire teeth, which is pretty impressive. Still to get a number 1. That's just brilliant. Yeah. So I mean, he's done very well. He's done some good songs. I like Bieber actually. I think Bieber's, especially now, I think he's matured a bit. I mean, certainly recently he's done some songs that were from the heart, and that's good. Who else? I'm not sure. What else? I don't really have a favourite TV programme anymore. I used to. But Grey's Anatomy was very good. Years ago, Grey's Anatomy was very good. The West Wing was very good as well. 2 American shows. Can't think of anything else. No. British shows, nothing. Only Fools and Horses, I suppose, was very good. Not sure what else. Yeah, don't know. They put it in the car. Christian group have to be Casting Crowns. Well, for years. Yeah, they've done some fantastic music over the years. Yeah, so it has to be them for that. Christian who isn't the Lord, then that would be Smith Wigglesworth. I've always loved, there's a lot about Wigglesworth that I've loved. As I say, it's quite apt that I'm now in a Pentecostal church, because Wigglesworth was one of the founders of the Pentecostal church. And he was an incredible character. Absolutely phenomenal character he was. So, yeah. One sec. And certainly one person in heaven that would be good to speak to would be Wigglesworth. He would be fun. He would have some fun stories. Yeah. I mean, I imagine he is making a lot of the apostles laugh with the way that he did things. Yeah. Because I don't think they would have done what he did. Yeah. He had a bit of a cheek, that's a certainty. But he glorified God in such a massive way. He really did. He did good. He did good. He had a love for God, and he served God in some brilliant ways. So, yeah. Got a lot of respect for him and for what he did during his time. Is there anything now that I would look to? No. Well, as I say, I don't know. I would say no because I don't know. I can't mention anyone right now. Doesn't mean there isn't anyone, it just means I can't mention them because I don't know them. To be honest, I've never really been that much of a respecter of ministers and stuff like that. And certainly, YouTube ministers, myself included, really. Yeah. Well, the thing about all this stuff is that someone who's passed, who's done their work and has passed, you can then look at what they've done and you can say, oh, that's very good. Billy Graham did good work. But Wigglesworth, he was English. Yeah. He was a northerner, north of England. bit more close to the home than Billy Graham. But so all these people now, look, you're doing okay now, well done. What you're going to be doing in 20, 30 years, and you're still going to be doing okay. That's what matters. Focus on that. You've done well, good, you've had some pats on the back, fantastic. Keep going. Yeah, you're on a journey, keep going. At the end of your journey, then we'll have a look and see how well you've done. Yeah? Well, as I say, they've all got a lot of people patting them on the back already. They've got, tons of subscribers, they get tons of money coming in. There's your pat on the back. Now, while having that, can you keep on the right path? If you can, brilliant, well done. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I care about. Even with all that adulation you're getting, can you keep on the right path? If you can, then fantastic. You're someone I can look up to. Yeah. But at the moment, as I say, I don't know anyone who's doing it. I'm not saying there's no one doing it, I just don't know them. I've not watched their stuff. Simple as that. Aye. Look at that. There's constellations up there. Do we even know them now? Nope. Think about how far we come. There were days in the past where people used to travel by the constellations. Everything was by the constellations. Ships would navigate by the constellations. People would travel by the constellations. Now, we haven't got a clue what they are anymore. The big snuggly bear up there. No idea which one it is. I don't know. They're stars. They do the job. They make the sky twinkle. Can I say any more than that? No, they make the sky twinkle. That'll do. There's not really much more I can say about it, because I don't know any more about it, really. Well, if you're more in the country, it's very, very pretty, because you see a complete skyline of stars. Here we don't. There's too much light. Light pollution. So, So I'd love to be in the country. I really would. Well, so I don't know actually what this lady, the one in my heart, I don't know what she does for a living. Hopefully she's a car mechanic. Well, because if I'm living in the country, I need someone who can fix cars. I can't. So, there you go. Car mechanic can be good. So, always you get used cars, you can always get problems with them. So if you're out in the country, someone who can fix cars quickly, great. There you go. Go on, sweetheart, go and fix the car. That's a problem. I'll give you a hand, I'll lift it. If I go to the gym a bit more, I'll be able to lift the car. I have actually lifted a car. Oh yeah, I did lift a car. A friend of mine, Colin, ex-friend of mine, Colin, he was under a car. I think it was the Civic C5. But he put the thing you lift the car up with, that in the wrong position. And when he was under it, it fell on him. And he was asking me to help, so I just had to go to the back and basically lift the car off him. That was all I couldn't do anything else. And I just about got it up so he could squidge out. Because if I get that thing, I'm not going to know where to put it. I'll probably put it through the bottom of the car, which is not going to help him at all. I'm not going to try and feel for if he's got his leg caught a bit under the car. I just want to get it off him. So, I lifted it. Right. So that's it, sweetheart. Here you go. I can lift the car off you. I don't know what she does for a living. But would that be a useful job to do? Yeah. That would be something to add to the family. Yeah. If she's not a mechanic, then I might have to think again. Oh, just joking. There you go. Aye. Aye. Oh, dear, you've got to have fun, haven't you? Really? Aye, did. Yeah. I'm going to get back in the car, have a bit more praise and worship, and then go home. And figure out what I'm doing. I have to put this video online because I did one earlier at Stinky Woods. Yes, that one started off really well. It tapered out towards the end of it. Yeah. But it was okay, so that's on. It's quite long, it's about 38 minutes, so yeah. Yeah, watch the first 20 minutes of that one. It's good, the first 20 minutes is good. Very good. So, yeah, don't worry about the last 20 minutes. I don't think you're going to get much out of that, so. Yeah. Well, there you go. Right, so I'm going to leave you to it. You take care, God bless, and I will speak to you at some point tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye, 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 bye.